with 4 titles against one of the real emerging talents in the game over the last few years. Jackson Page, protege, of course, of the great Mark Williams. Means a tough first round for Trump. That said, they've played twice before, Joe, and
when Judd won 5-0, he's improved in a couple of years. I mean, he's still only a young lad, 21. Been very impressed with him, as you say. Fantastic potter.
As Trump knocks in the first red of this match.
Yeah, you can't afford to play loose safeties like that one. It's a good pot. Now, what's the kiss going to be like? Yeah, that's a very good recovery shot. Would have liked, but you'd expect him to pot this. And Judd Trump. And he'll have seen the standard that Neil Robertson set.
Was runner-up to Liang Wenbo in the inaugural English Open in Manchester 6 years ago. In the UK Championship, and then, of course, the drama in Edinburgh against Tepchire Nu, a match that went 17. Down to an extra black. So, looking to get back to his clinical winning ways that won him 11 ranking titles in 2 seasons, including that record-breaking 6 in a single campaign. In the last few moments, by the way, John Higgins has won against Gerard Green. Higgins, of course, he's had a very disappointing start to the season, Higgins, but an emphatic winner just now against Green. Runner up to Robertson from 2 down.
Pink going down onto the blue spot. And as you can see there's another red. I'm sure he will. Just a little touch, and he's nudged another couple out. He's got a great touch. Doesn't hit the balls hard when he's round this area.
48.
Well, look at that for a touch.
56.
In recent seasons. But he won a couple of titles, made the world final and world #1 between 2019 and 21. Currently second behind
64.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. And that excellent watch is on. He will have known, of course, and he's already had some bitter experience of it, that you cannot afford.
Could have done with that black dropping in and keeping Jackson off the table. Although the double didn't work out.
In another red here, it'll be all over for sure. But even if he can't get the snookers, as seems likely.
He's already said he likes to play on the main stage, TV table, against top players.
To return to the tour, having originally turned pro in 2019.
Yeah, so Jackson could do with the ranking points, and this isn't the best match to get them in. The top 64 stay on the tour. This frame now, well and truly gone, even if the white ball goes in.
1. Trump 9 and a frame.
Jackson Page remains in his chair. The damage done with the played on for snookers, perhaps more. Just hoping to get a feel for things. It didn't quite work out for him, so Trump has just won his 10th consecutive frame against back in 2017.
Yes, and he left a little red sticking out there. Doesn't normally miss them, but wait for this. Well, Jackson did the same thing. He caught that same red. Oh, where's it all going to finish?
1. The trump, 1.
And then won the European Under-21 title the following year, which got him on the tour for the first time. Beat Joe Perry, beat David Grace in the final qualifying round, and then, of course, beat Barry Hawkins. One of the big of the occasion, and this is a pretty big one, and that is what he's capable of. Terrific red to get himself in.
And he could go into them, and that's what he chose to do. From Jackson Page, and all he's got for it is a safety. But he's played a good one.
Page.
He's not going to hold back, Jackson Page. He's a very, very attacking player.
Tempted the plant. Come safety. And that's what Mark's capable of. Still. Another very attacking shot. And again. Yep, wasn't quite set. Again, trying to play it with some safety in mind. Wasn't easy. Played that well with a touch of check on the cue ball.
No.
Goes to both pockets.
$16. $24.
He'll be taking. Just looks to be a little heavy. But always knew he was going to be on those. And that's worked out okay as well, which he did. Clever shot.
38.
Frame-winning break of 69 now, looking to punish Jackson Page again.
$54.
Still needs another red.
60.
Oh, he's missed a simple blue. I don't know what happened there, because the cue ball hasn't gone anywhere near
60.
where he played it. But it does give Jackson a few more shots in this game. Oh, again, so close. Now,
1.
String a few pots together.
No.
Clinch the frame for 2-0.
yeah, not the easiest clearance, this. Another brave shot he played there. And
17.
again, he's been unfortunate to have very difficult, this. Oh, wait for it, wait for it. Now then.
Nicely behind the red. Couldn't have put the cue ball
24.
in a better spot. It's all about the yellow.
Yeah, and if he could get the clearance, and this isn't good. So he could do with hitting this.
Oh dear. Well, what an extraordinary quartet of shots that was. Unlucky to be hampered. 27 behind, so he's got to hit the yellow here. And he's not. And that looks like a free ball as well.
Trump 4.
Well, he could have done with that in. It's only one snooker to tie. Very close. Lots of check on the cue ball.
Yet to win a match in the English Open in 3. Oh, that's a terrific pot from Trump, which you would think would seal the deal in this frame.
2. Judd Trump.
Turned this frame in his favour. Well, another
3.
fluke, but this time...
Jackson Page 3.
But with only 3 balls to play with, a very tall order. Looking to get in behind the black.
Try and rest it on it. That's if it's on the table, of course, and this frame now dead.
11 in the frame.
Well, plenty went on in that frame. Big winners down the years, the likes of former world champion Stuart Bingham from Basildon, Ali Carter, multiple ranking event winner and world finalist from Tiptree, Mark King from Chelmsford, Jackson Page just bidding at the moment to win a frame against his opponent. Had a chance at the back end of the previous one and do some damage quickly because Trump's in charge. He looks sharp. He's already made breaks of 69 and 60. The winner to play Craig Steadman in round 2. Earlier today, the likes of Mark Selby, a 3 times Home Nations winner. Zhao Jintong. And of course, first up, we saw another potting masterclass from Neil Robertson against Andrew Paget. Champion Rhiannon Evans. So, terrific day of snooker here in Arctic Brentwood. No doubt you got your thermals on today, Joe.
And that's a very good safety. And he'll settle for that if the white holds up. Well, how has he found the gap there? And the little kiss on the brown.
Nothing's happening.
Judd Trump.
And that's a cracker.
Yeah.
He needs to get rid of those 4 reds.
There was a school of thought when these only lost 8 matches in the whole of the Home Nations history in best of 7s.
Now, can you see it? Try and land up behind the green. These are looking good. Excellent safety there.
and a miss. Oh, and a miss. Jackson Page 4.
Yeah, well played. That's what he had to catch, the paint. Again, just caught the reds a little too thick. And whilst he didn't leave anything on for Trump.
That's taking the first frame against Anthony Hamilton. Luca Brissell, last season's Scottish Open champion, whose title defence was ended in the first round. Although Trump has yet to lose a frame against Jackson Page.
Well, he was attempting to drag that cue ball way back into the baulk area. Oh, well, that's incredible. That's the worst shot that's earned him a chance.
That's one of the curiosities of the game, isn't it? You can play a poor shot, virtually every ball on the table moved. That's part of the reason why Trump played a loose one, because he was still struggling to understand how he didn't have a red to pot. And it came from a mistake.
4.
Oh, he didn't want to kiss there. Good recovery. Just got down and knocked it in as though it was easy.
Got to play against. So far today it hasn't, but
16.
he surely now has to make
20.
This is his best in ranking events. As mentioned, he's never got that far in a home nations before. In this match, a must-win frame, surely, particularly given the way it's unfolded. Somehow contriving not to leave a red for Trump when he spread them everywhere.
Yeah, having said all that, though, it was a terrible shot. Full ball. Not only did he not hit it full ball, he missed it completely. He just played the green.
Well, we know that the aforementioned Mark Williams is back in, the safety aspect, all of these things absolutely critical if you're going to thrive at the highest level. But
Well, that black was frame ball. One snooker needed.
Trump, I think, partly because he was shocked about that, made a mess of his safety.
1.
You've got to start somewhere. You'll feel a lot better for
Jackson Page 7 on the top.
the break of 60, despite spreading them everywhere. Trump playing the poor safety. And Page doing the rest with a break of 60 to get himself in contention. 2-1. 4, of course, is the target. Craig Steadman to play the winner. The positions on the one-year list with the World Grand Prix in mind.
Stuns the cue ball where this red is. Yeah, good shot.
1. To Trump 8.
Now, has he just travelled that little bit too far?
is at 1 each now with Anthony Hamilton. That's another terrific pot from Jackson Page. He's beginning to get a...
Where it's intended. Thought I'm 2-0 down. He's stayed with his game. Played that with reverse side to take it down to the blue. Yeah, played it well though. This red does go. And make sure there's no shots for nothing on here. That's better safety.
Jackson Page.
Page could scarcely have a better man in his corner, could he, than Mark Williams, who the ability to win scrappy frames as well as the ones that you win in one visit with a big break.
What about that? What about that?
Might go against me, even though I was in front, in charge. Page has had a couple of, let's be honest, major slices of good fortune, which...
Had the red not gone in, it was over the pocket. The cue ball nowhere near the ball cushion. That went his way a moment ago.
14.
Winning matches when you're not necessarily playing well, all of these things have still got to be... I'm sure he's still thinking about frame 3 when he walked to the table. Oh, but hang on, that's gone wrong. He must have thought, well, this is another big break and 3-0 coming my way. And
that's where you've got to stay positive. When you know that the luck's going against you, you could bring that red off the cushion.
This is another significant moment in this match because...
Hey, let's see if he brings the red off. No, no attempt.
$16. $22.
For a very significant steal.
I'll drop in behind it. Tried to bring it into play. And this time it's trump. That's a little fortunate.
Didn't really get close to the pink, did he, Judd Trump? I think he's lacking a little bit of confidence at the moment. Frustrated by the manner in which one or two just seemed unstoppable. That was never going to last forever.
Well, he didn't hit that red anywhere near as full as he wanted. Of course, the pot is not a gimme. Trying to get closer to the yellow. That's another good safety. And he's hit it. Probably thinking to win the frame. There goes the yellow. And he's beautifully on the green.
To steal it and get back in charge of this match, but red from the side cushion. And Page has levelled this match up. He's done it. Yeah. A little bit of luck involved, to put it mildly, but... Trump, something to think about. Best of 3 for a place in round 2.
That was some time ago, maybe.
All 3 occasions beating Ronnie O'Sullivan in the title match. This time the long red from Jackson Page goes astray. Now what's he leaving this time?
It's coming back down the table. Now. Well, if he hasn't covered this red, he's left this red on there from such an easy safety. He's struggling at the moment.
For the 60 break that helped him to win the third frame and get him involved in this match. Didn't want the cannon on the green. Get back in. Now he's got a chance to potentially move one up with 2 to play.
Not to be this time.
The loose safety that allowed his opponent in for that chance didn't prove too expensive, just a 34-point deficit. The one or two things that have gone against him in this match are affecting him. Perhaps his confidence isn't quite there right now after a couple of recent tough losses. When it goes, certain doubts begin to creep in. Start to second-guess yourself.
Difficult to get. But when you do get it, so far. Well, that one's gone in.
For him, mediocre 85. So just looking to re-establish a bit of that.
I'm just looking at the reds there, Philip, and all the reds will go if you take them in the right sequence. And second to none.
12.
Running through the 2 cushions, or using 1 cushion. Oh, he took the risk.
34.
And narrowly avoided it. Had the first chance.
Positionally, that hadn't gone quite to plan, so this is missable. Well played.
Yeah, that was a good recovery shot. Well, again, that used all of the pocket, didn't it?
Not a tricky pot. So Trump has safely negotiated some hazardous waters there as he looks to keep this. (3-2). Just settling himself down after a couple of
51.
difficult frames.
He can stun across. And it looks like it's going to cost him dearly.
15.
But they went in, that's all that matters from his point of view.
Judd Trump, 64.
As you say, bar and snookers.
Page would then be favourite, so he's got to be very mindful, try and get control of this safety exchange.
Well, the green.
Jackson Page 2. Three. Seven.
Yeah, good chance here though, getting in behind the black. Trump a favour, the pink going to the cushion. If Jackson Page does get a snooker, the clearance is more difficult.
In the final. And then Wilson himself will be in action against 12 times women's world champion Rhiannon Evans, our second match on table one tonight. Our coverage as usual getting underway at 6:45 UK time with the build-up just after 7 o'clock. Jackson Page still searching for a snooker to turn this frame around.
Very dangerous indeed. So, Jackson can win.
Seemed to have this frame won. Now he's got to win it again. 18 left, so Trump would only need the blue. Snookered again.
Yeah, I'll be delighted with that one, Trump. Great pot. Great pot. Now, where's that cue ball going to go? Oh, mind you, the double. This is very much on. I fancied him for that.
Well, he can. Goodness me. He was put through the ringer there. He's won that frame the hard way, but he's won it. For Trump at the back end of that frame after Jackson Page got the snooker he needed and had what looked like a pretty presentable crack at a double on the final pink, which had it gone in would surely have seen him lead by 3 frames to 2 after getting the snooker required. But Trump, to his mighty relief, I'm sure, just progressing, so you've got a chance to show your form later on.
5.
Trump still, though, some way shy
Jackson Page 4.
of...
One.
Yep, he is on the red.
7.
Jackson Page's pot success is a pretty ordinary
15.
83 point. This is a good early chance to build a lead as he looks to force a decider.
Just above the cue ball. He's trying to come all the way around the table, and what a good effort it was. And he's controlled it pretty well. Doesn't want to be straight. He's got himself into a winning position.
15-9.
That one. Different season to this point. He lost to Andres
66.
Petrov, the Estonian player. Failed to qualify for the upcoming German Masters. Lost in the first round of the Scottish Open, and before that the British Open. But and former English Open champion Judd Trump.
Yeah, and you can argue that he's playing the better of the two. I mean, he's certainly playing the faster.
Jackson Page, 78.
A break of 78 from Jackson at the recent Scottish Open to Tepjira Nu on an extra black. And he saw just how painful that loss was in his post-match interview, which was very brief. Breaking off and hoping to avoid another. But Page making the best break of the match so far to force this decider. He's hit that way too thick. The more fluent of the two, although in a one-frame shootout like this, it's all about who gets the first chance.
Well, he's opened the reds up. No, not taking it on. That's 78 he had in the last frame. But that was a risk now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's feeling it as well. So, another toughie. Good pot. Played it with a touch of left-hand side. Run inside to come round for the black. No, just attacked that as though it was easy. Wow, that came close to missing. Go in.
If this match was being played on the second day, rather, that did look wide initially.
$21.
To play for. So, into him he goes. Now, is he on anything?
Jackson Page, 28.
That's a let-off. Or is it? Or is it?
But if he does lose, he'll wonder how it got away from him. 2-0 up, 3-2 up. Had an early chance in this decider, missed the red.
Well, Trump is going to get his chance. Up for the blue to make things easy. He's underhit it. Still on the blue.
Jackson Page's turn to look concerned. And it's not just bagging a win over Trump.
$13.
Oh, wow, that was close to missing.
Just looks a little tentative, doesn't he? Looks like he's under it at the moment, Judd Trump.
Judd Trump.
Upset the world number 65 against the world number 2.
Oh, he's missed the red on the wrong side.
Foul. A miss.
Here we go again then.
Oh, goodness me.
That's the side of the red that he intended to hit.
So this has got the makings of a very...
Now, another chance for Trump, although played it with deep screw on the cue ball.
1.
So he's getting a third one.
Which should make things easier.
Seven.
Again, wanted to be going closer to the reds.
20.
Now, well, by taking the blue, that means he's going to need that game. If he pots the pink.
32.
Now, doesn't need to do anything fancy with this red. Yeah, good shot. Good shot.
Got himself back in the match. And Trump has looked a little ill at ease again. So I'm sure his great relief has managed to do that. That's only 27 left.
Oh, there's one of them.
Two. Jackson Page 2.
Green's close, green's close.
3.
And there is the handshake.